Welcome back to the precinct!
We're gonna question some bitches.
In the last episode, we drove very fast. And now it's time to figure out which one of these two jackasses is the guy.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Were people in the 40s, like, allegedly retarded?
Can you describe your
Yes.
relationship with Evelyn?
Okay.
I barely knew Evelyn.
How do you
Even
see his eyes?
see his eyes.
I say that's not true.
It seems unlikely.
We have 3 intuition, by the way.
Yeah, we leveled up like twice.
Yeah, we should use it during this.
Probably sometime during this, yes.
Yeah. All right. So the question is, how did you know Evelyn? Did you know Evelyn? Not very well at all, right?
Yes. Is this the bowling alley guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you describe your relationship? Hardly knew Evelyn. Okay.
Do we have anything? I mean, we had testimony from that guy, right?
Testifies. Victim brought whiskey. Not helpful. This came from the other guy. Letter. What's this? Handbag. Letter from mother. Time of death. We have no
You
evidence.
should let me go now. I've done nothing wrong.
So,
Yeah, I think,
so it's doubt.
I think doubt is correct.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
Huh?
That's none of your business.
That seems super suspicious.
Okay.
How is his... Okay, if he maintains that he barely knows her, and our question is, have you been sleeping with her?
Look at the next question.
What?
Victim's book found. If you
Right, but
barely
that
knew her,
wasn't-
then why did we find your book at her
That's
place?
not his, though. That's the other guy.
It is?
That's McCaffrey or whatever. This is like Tierney.
Oh, you're right.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
Yeah.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
I'm really confused by where this line of questioning is coming from.
Yeah, me too. It looks
Because,
like,
like,
he's
it
telling the
feels
truth,
like
though.
we're asking him questions that we should be asking the other guy.
Yeah, I know, right? Looks like he's telling the truth.
It does, yeah.
Do you want to use our intuition?
No, I think he's telling the truth.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
All right.
Really, vitriol.
Wait, that was wrong?
Yes, apparently. Even though that seemed like correct.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
He's lying.
He looks nervous.
Let's use our intuition.
Let's at least look at the notebook before we use the intuition.
Okay. So, he doesn't know what happened last night. I don't remember. Do we have proof to the contrary? Ring? No.
The rings aren't even for this case.
Yeah, that's for something
That's really weird. Why is that there?
else. Victim shows signs of thing.
She was allegedly killed by
Missing
strangulation.
ring, time of death. Handbag with shit. Letter.
I think the time of death is relevant somewhere.
Movie job. We still haven't figured anything out about that.
Yeah, no, that's been completely irrelevant so far.
Lipstick.
Yeah, whatever happened to that dude who, like, raped her at the train tracks? Is he in custody? That
You're
guy's
right,
super
yeah,
sketchy.
What's going on with him?
Is standing around saying nothing, is this some kind of mental torture?
Yep.
Yep.
And we're really good at it.
All right, so I'm going to want to use my intuition.
If there's one thing that the Renegade Constabulary is good at, it's mental torture.
Oh, yeah. Ask the community?
Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. It said 36% of people chose the correct answer.
What do you mean?
It indicates on the screen, before you use it, it tells you what percentage of people who have answered this question answered it correctly.
Oh.
So 36% of people got this right.
So we shouldn't follow the line.
Well, I don't know. I'm just...
So doubt? We don't have any evidence. He's definitely not telling the truth, so I think it's doubt. Am I wrong? What evidence do we have against him to say that he knew what was going on last night? Nothing.
Did anyone tell us anything that indicated he knew about that letter she had on her?
No.
You sure?
Someone said that her mom wanted her back.
Yeah, that was the liquor store guy.
I think it's doubt.
All right.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
That was not right.
God damn it! Access to murder weapon.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Okay, so now do we present him, lie and present him with the murder weapon?
Was that his apartment? I don't think it was. It was the other guy's because we chased him from there. I don't understand this line of questioning. I feel like every one of these questions has been better suited to the other guy.
Yeah.
More to the point, I feel like the other guy is far more suspicious.
I agree. So, should we remove an answer, or Hail Mary it, or what? He's not telling the truth. If we remove an answer and it gets rid of truth, we're fucked.
Well, yeah, but, like, haven't you ever seen, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because that's always what happens. If there's one answer that it's obviously not, that's the answer you get rid of.
So, what do we do?
Well,
Have you access to a lug wrench?
he asked both, do you have a car and do you have access to a lug wrench?
Yeah.
And he said no to the car and yes to the thing because he works, like, fixing the machines at the bowling alley.
So
He, like, clears the gutters.
So what are we...
This is my inherent problem with the system, is that, like, I don't know what we're actually responding to here. Like, the tire iron would be great, except that it's not his tire iron, and so I don't think it's correct to present that.
So, doubt?
I mean, do we have any reason to believe that his tire iron would be in the other guy's apartment? That doesn't make any sense.
With blood on it? No. So it's doubt. Yes?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with doubt.
Yeah.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
Okay.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
That did not go well.
Were you expecting it to?
No. It's true. I do like the other guy for the murder a lot more. Or is it this one?
Like, we just don't know as much about this guy.
Yeah.
Like, half of that shit he told us was, like, brand news to us.
Yeah.
Like,
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Is this the guy whose house we were just in?
evidently.
Let's see where this takes
That
us.
makes it even more suspicious, because I never fucking liked this guy.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
All right, so as we've established, this guy is an actor and totally ruins everything. So, I mean, if we go by his face, he's lying. He won't hold eye contact.
True.
He's looking real sketchy. So, evidence against him. The question was,
Well, it was like
how well
essentially-
did you know her?
Yeah.
She hung around. Very little.
Well, like, he says he barely knows her.
Right, okay, so, evidence against that. Missing ring? No.
I mean, like,
Time of death,
she
no.
has his book. I'm not sure it doesn't necessarily implicate him as
Yeah.
knowing her.
Store owner is not good.
What is the testimony from the liquor store guy?
Testifies threats of violence. Victim bought whiskey for a boy after an argument.
For a boy.
He could be that boy.
He could be. I don't know if that's... I mean, we don't really have anyone that puts them in the same place after that happened.
Thoughts about intuition? We have a bunch.
Yeah. How many questions are in the book right now?
4? 3?
Yeah, it looked like 4. How important does this question seem?
I feel like getting the first one right is important.
Yeah, that's probably correct. Let's see. 51.5% of people chose the correct answer. So it seems like a safer selection.
So ask the community.
Yes.
Everybody
Has to
says
be
no.
lie. Which sucks.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Book's best shot, I think.
You
Unless
think?
you have a better idea.
It's either the book or this guy.
I don't think that links him.
Alright, so book then.
I think Book is a better fit than...
Okay.
We know that you thought enough of her to loan out your copy of the Metaphysics.
I what? I did no such thing. That bitch stole that book from my apartment. You
That worked.
impudent fucking moron.
And that made you angry?
Angry?
Yeah.
I was livid. Looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
Interesting.
Yes, it is. Something for McCaffrey?
Does it say alcohol? Might. If it does, then I think I
Evelyn
know the
died
answer
sometime
already.
around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was
alibi.
at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Well,
Manuscript.
it's that time, so we'll have to find out what happens tomorrow.
I bet it'll go just as well.
Just as well. Tomorrow then.